third lines will duel to start. It's Adam Henrique out there along with Connor Brown, Matthias Janmark. Anton Lundell centers the line for Florida with Luostarinen and Vladimir Tarasenko, the only player in the game who has played in a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup final. Puck comes to the line. Bouchard with the first shot. Henrique looking for a loose puck in front of the net. And now Lundell up with it. And out at center along with Luostarinen. They start to change. Lundell with a backhand off Skinner. Played onto the left flank. Oilers cleanly away at center. Over the line it goes and flipped towards the net by Vogel and an early penalty. Paul Maurice looking for
penalty 2:21 of the first period.
A way to unlock this power play. That shot off the shoulder of Skinner. And Bouchard comes to the line. McLeod can't clear. Kept alive by Verhaege. Penalty done. Back on the ice comes Vogel. Over to Rodriguez, who leads Florida with 4 scores. Deflected in front. And Florida strike first.
Going at all, but here's the remnants. Another example of just getting the puck to the net for Verhaege, who scored in Game 1 on the doorstep there. Skinner's going for the blocker, or the glove save, and instead
Gustav Forsling, red line it in. Around it goes. Tarasenko. Swung that to the near side. Cody Ceci ahead. Great pass. In the chance. Scores! Matthias Janmark has answered.
Deep in the zone, it looked like the passing lane was taken away, but Ceci with just an absolute beauty. And then this is where you remember Wayne Gretzky in our studio talking about staying away from the glove of Sergei Bobrovsky, and the Oilers have found the ability to go blocker side.
4th goal of the playoffs for Janmark. He had 4 goals in the regular season. What a play for Cody Ceci. Here's Barkov, a backhand. Skinner stops that.
Both these teams, and the crowd is just, I don't think anybody's sitting down.
Here's Luostarinen trying to get it to the net. Now that was deflected and trickled just wide.
The net, and once again under the blocker of Sergei Bobrovsky.
Sam Bennett wins the draw. Here's Rodriguez, shot blocked. Mikkola put it right on. Hyman trying to skeet onto that. Comes up with a puck. Here's Zach Hyman in behind the net. Hyman holds, feeds Ekholm, and Bobrovsky kicks that away. Ekblad around. It'll come back to Ekholm again. And Bouchard a shot that hit Reinhart and goes wide. Oilers trying to apply pressure. Ekholm again, and it got through off the blocker of Bobrovsky. Kept alive by Henrique. Good shift here for Edmonton. Surging back. Connor Brown. Bouchard. Ekholm. Into the corner it goes, and here's the Oiler goal scorer on the move. It's Janmark again, going it across. Gets his own pass, feeds back to Bouchard, who takes the shot, and Bobrovsky's going to hold on to that. Two coaches don't mind the third lines matched up against each other. Brown will flick it in. There's Henrique from an angle. Bobrovsky. Rebound nearly came out for Janmark, who taps it back to Nurse, and Broberg on the move back in. Knocked off his stick. Broberg tumbles. Brown followed up. And so does Nurse to get it across. Excuse me, Draisaitl played in deep where Vogel kicked it loose. Oh, a pass deflecting onto Bobrovsky. 10-0 from games 4 through 7 in these playoffs. There's Ryan Lomberg. In and Skinner blockers that to the corner. Lomberg threw it across the goal mouth, and now on the other side it comes behind the net for Reinhart. Back to the line for Zling, a drive, and Skinner's got that. Out along with Draisaitl and Vogel. And McLeod pass broken up. Here in front, shot, and he flipped that high. Not sure if it glanced off the crossbar or not. Watched by Ceci. Late pressure here. Time running out. Montour shot at the horn. And Luostarinen looking skyward. His terrific career, his 3rd Stanley Cup final, and still looking for his first win.
What you always get from him is the honesty, and you know after all those attempts and being to the Cup final 3 times before.
Intercepted that pass. Up ahead it goes to the Edmonton line. It is onside. Tarasenko whipping the shot. McDavid, Bouchard, and he whipped that high over the glove of Bobrovsky. It comes loose. McDavid got it back in. Bobrovsky stopped that. McLeod nearly intercepted that, but here's Rodriguez. Mikkola on the move again. That was batted back into the corner by Skinner. Draisaitl trying to get loose. He's checked. Kept in. Skinner the stop for the rebound. There is Skinner getting bumped and a penalty coming up in these playoffs with the power play. Draisaitl. McDavid sends it across. Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard fires. That breaks the stick of Forsling. So they're down a man, now down a stick. Forsling got one handed to him. Nugent Hopkins up top. Sends it rink wide. Draisaitl trying to duck away from Luostarinen. McDavid to the line. That's Stenlund now without a stick as he gave his to Forsling. And Bouchard fakes. Maybe a shooting lane. Fires! Bobrovsky a piece of that to clear the debris. McDavid deep. McDavid around the net in front. And it goes off the skeet and on to Bobrovsky who covers. Nugent Hopkins trying to set up Hyman on the doorstep. Nugent Hopkins to the bench. The one-timer Bouchard and Bobrovsky able to hold that.
But the depth has been really evident.
And they load up Draisaitl and McDavid here along with Hyman. Here's a centering pass, but it slides right to Bobrovsky.
Line out against the fourth line. Instead, the puck goes out, and now Bennett's line able to go head-to-head.
All the way on the flank, a quick shot by Foegele. Turned aside by Bobrovsky. Warren Foegele has been one of the Oilers' best in this series. 5 points. After being a healthy stretch against the Dallas Stars for a time. Collision just outside the line. Kachuk can't find it. It's dumped in onto Skinner. Knocked off his stick momentarily by Kulak. Reinhart flipping it around, and here's Verhaege putting it on, and Skinner holds, swiveling away from Luostarinen, but losing an edge. Played back to Ekholm. Here's Ekholm firing, glove stop, Bobrovsky. And now the best player on the ice getting assistance as well. Here's Ekblad at the line. That one deflected through Barkov with first Verhaege, and then Janmark. Derek Ryan tied up. Florida up with the puck. Here's a chance, and a awkward stop by Skinner. Around it goes for Ceci. Knocked it to Draisaitl from the corner. In front, Bobrovsky, and it will just slide. As Kulikov came out to knock it away from the near post. Back comes Reinhart, shooting, scores!
Now you got transition. Some tired bodies on the Edmonton side, so they give up the line. And Reinhart, just one goal in his last 8. None bigger than this one in Game 7. Was patient with the shot. A little flyby in front of Skinner, and that one ends up going underneath the glove.
But Florida, 19 consecutive playoff wins when leading after 2.
Well, you heard Sam Bennett talking to Kyle saying they didn't want to take their foot off the gas. That's easier said than done when you're trying to protect the 1-goal lead. It'll be interesting to see how aggressive.
Loose for Lundell, checked by Broberg. Bounced in front, Skinner down. And that's a huge stop off Sam Bennett. Evan Bouchard again up top. Trying to sift it through. McDavid, Hyman, Bobrovsky down and straight out.
Just unable to get all kinds of battles going out. And look at the stick there of Forsling. Doesn't allow McDavid to hold on to it. Now it's just a pile up in front. Puck's there for the taking. Draisaitl on the doorstep. Hyman trying to get a piece of it. Somehow stays out of the net.
Clock is draining. And for the first time in their history, the Florida Panthers are Stanley